Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Wolf back with another beginner video. Welcome to the channel. For all the new people, definitely hit that like, subscribe, check me out. And yeah, what we're going to be discussing in this video, in the title as you see, is how to prepare for the following week, how to prepare to trade the next following week. Now this is very important because you got to know at the very least what you're headed into. So yeah, I want to say a couple announcements before we continue this video. So yeah, we're growing and I appreciate everybody who has subbed up so far. We had 54 subscribers. Let's go ahead and try to make that 60 at least by the end of this month. That'll be dope. I know it's a new month. It's March the 1st right now as I'm recording this video, but the milestone is I want to get to 100 YouTube subscribers by the end of the year. So that will be a blessing and I appreciate everybody who's been definitely supporting. So yeah, the Discord, I have a goal of I want to focus on at least 10 students. So I want to focus on helping and teaching strategies as much as possible. But after 10 students, I'm going to close shop. So definitely, if you haven't checked out the Discord, definitely come through. I'm going to have a lot of assignments, a lot of videos that I'm not going to be posting on YouTube, but there will be videos inside the Discord. Eventually there's going to be live trading and yeah, a lot to look forward to. So definitely try to get in there while you can. On that same note, this past weekend we've had somebody made a fake profile basically and they joined the group, and I just want to put that out there. We're not even that big enough to be even doing all that, but apparently someone is. So I just want everyone to be aware. Be on your P's and Q's. We need to use our brains here. So I'm not going to message you. I'm not going to come to you about any type of money. I'm letting you know that right now. If you don't know which profile is real or not, in the Discord, or I'll even pop up on the screen, you'll be able to tell who's real, who's not. All right. So yeah, definitely come through the Discord, get in there while you can. And yeah, also the streams, I will be streaming backtesting streams every Saturday, either 8 or 9 p.m. So definitely stay tuned to that. All right, today we're going to be discussing the preparation for the following week, fundamentals and alerts. All these kind of go hand in hand, and there's some things that I haven't mentioned yet, but I just want to definitely lay it out there in this video alone. So shout out to Kid Honcho. This is actually inspired from you, my bro. Keep the questions coming. That's the only way you're going to learn. All right. So yeah, while I was streaming last Saturday, he wanted me to make a video on how to trade and prepare for the next week. So this is that video for you, bro. Okay. So first and foremost, okay, in preparing for the next week, again, you got to remember what type of trader you are. For me, in my opinion, and based off experience, I'm not a swing trader or a intraday. I used to be, but I switched to scalping. That's my style. But I've noticed that intraday and swing traders is really essential for them. And the reason why I say that is because they trade more times than likely with the banks. So the banks typically have focuses on major key levels, and the major key levels can range from like high or low. It just really depends. But for intraday and swing traders, you have to really prepare for the next week. I'll look at news to kind of see what's going to happen, but I'm not looking that far. All the setups that I try to find is within that day, not something like waiting until Monday. If I start to trade on Sunday, I'll look at the market, see what where price could go depending on the instrument, but I'm not looking that far down the line. I'm really not. So you need to keep that in mind based off of what type of trader you are in the first place, and of course your strategy. Scalper's bias is going to change within the day, so it ain't gonna matter how far down on the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Sunday, all days I could either short or I could or buy. I'm not going to have a bias or try to wait for certain things. It's just scalpers move way too quick. So for scalpers, for me, I'll look at the markets when they're closed during the weekends. So Sunday I'll start coming to the chart and trying to analyze what I see and recap what has happened on Friday basically. Intraday, they're more so looking into what's going to happen within that day. Typically intraday, they don't trade on Sundays. I will trade on Sundays, so there's some differences. So remember what type of trader you are. If you are an intraday and swing trader, you have to prepare for the next week, and I mean do some thorough analysis. Okay, with that being said, news. And this is the reason why. So when I come to the markets, I go to Forex Factory. If you're completely new, you don't know what Forex Factory is, it's a website. In fact, let me pull it up. It's a website. This is Forex Factory. I already have my filtered out results here. But basically, I used to trade Forex, but now I'm more on futures. The only thing I really need to focus on is majors like the US. So as you see right here, for example, on Monday, February the 3rd, you have at 9:45 in the morning, you got the USD, you got an orange folder. 10 o'clock, you got a red folder. From my experience, because I don't trade news specifically. Again, this is different for intraday and swing traders. This is really necessary in the sense of they could trade this. Me personally, I kind of look at this to simply avoid it because I don't trade news based off of my strategy and my own experience. May be different for you, but I will look at this calendar. Again, this is for the beginners. If you already are, you kind of been trading, you already know what Forex Factory is. So, but this is what I do. So say for instance, it's Sunday. Let's start from this week. On Sunday, I trade Sundays. AUD, I'm not trading Forex, but I'm just going to be aware that there's something in the market going on at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Now, I trade gold. Gold can move regardless of what, at least from my opinion, can move regardless of what currency has news or not. So if it's impactful, something's going to move with gold. If I'm trading something like NASDAQ, maybe not as much. Or if I'm trading, one of the indexes, it's not going to affect it as much unless it's USD. This is AUD, but there is news. So on Sunday, I'm looking at this. So I know if I see any volume in the charts, because I trade Sunday, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention. Let me zoom in. I'm going to pay attention to what's going on in that day. Now, going into Monday, we already went on the news. So around this time, I'm not going to trade. So let's say, for instance, if I'm just going to probably set like an alert on a calendar or something. Like at this time, when I wake up or when I'm on the charts around like 7:30, I'm going to set a reminder. If I don't have it on the chart, or if I just walked away from my computer, I'm going to set 9:40 to come to the charts to remember that, hey, look, you got some news that's about to drop, right? So February 4th, next day, there's 10 in the morning, major news, US. I'm gonna mark that up. This is how I'm preparing. Now I'm gonna put this on my calendar. Of course, you should have this up day by day, but this is how I look at it. I'm not worried about what's going to happen Wednesday. Let's see, Wednesday. I'm not worried about what's happening Wednesday. As I'm a scalper, I'm only care about what's going on within that day. So as you see, going forward, there's a lot of different news, a lot of different times, but that's on a Thursday. I don't care what's going on Thursday, on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So on the 7th, on Friday, yeah, some more news. So I'm taking it day by day. No news on a Saturday. All right. So Forex Factor can help you figure out when to or when not to trade, or what to trade or what not to trade. Okay. So just like I said, yep. I trade gold. So I trade gold and the indexes. So if I'm not trading USD, I'm not trading USD news or any really impactful news. So I'm just trying to figure out when that's going to happen and set that on my calendar, or set that on my whether days I decide to trade or not. That's how I'm going to prepare for the next week, because I'm looking at the week, but I'm looking at, is it major news going on this week for the items that I trade or not? However, I take it day by day to actually make decisions. But you got to keep that in mind. That's the second thing. Go to Forex Factor, check out the fundamentals, check out if there's any news that's going to impact your type of trading, whether in a beneficial way or things that could help you avoid losses. either way, that's a way to be profitable. All right. So 3, higher time frame to a lower time frame analysis, how to prepare. So let me just use this as an example. I'm a scalper. I tend to be in trades between it could be 5 to 40 minutes, the most I've seen. So I'm not trying to go over an hour to be trading. So this is why I'm on this 5-minute time frame right now. But on Sunday, this is typically what I do. First of all, you kind of want to recap what happened the following, let's say Friday, the market's closed. So you want to recap what has happened on Friday. If I'm trading gold, I want to start from the higher time frame. On the higher time frame, I'm gonna zoom in. This is current, obviously, but let's just say and I haven't done a video on candlesticks, individual candlesticks, and how to really read them, or at least give my opinion on how I read them. So let's say, for instance, let me go into replay right quick. If you understand about candlesticks and what they are describing, it's just a language for the newbies out there. So let's just say, let's take this candle. I'm gonna hit this candle right here. Now remember, this is on a weekly candle. It has to take 7 days for this candle to close, or technically 6 days, because the market officially closes on a Friday and opens on a Sunday. So all right, let's see if this closes. I don't know. I think it's going day by day. Okay, this is going day by day. Okay, so say for instance, reading candles, you understand that price is either going up or it's going down, but within a week, if you understand how to read candlesticks, and let me just give a brief, let me see if I can do this real quick. Actually, you know what? Let me say that for the next week. Next video. So price right here, this was the most recent high right here on a weekly candle, right? So price right here broke, and let's see if it closes. It closed. All right, this candle right here is signifying that the next week it could more than likely go up. But just like every typical market structure, price has to go down before it goes up. So if this is all one candle, which is basically 6 days, price starts, goes down, goes up, closes. The next week, aka Sunday, then we're like 6 to 7, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, whatever, price opens, and let's just say 1 out of the 6 days, 2 or 3 out of the 6 days, is more likely trying to go down. We don't know how far down, but based off the following week or candle that has closed permanently, starting the next week, one of probably 2 or 3 days may go down. Don't know how far. But then towards the end of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, price on each day start to move bullish and closes, as you see in this example. I'm gonna go into the details of reading a candlestick in general in another video, probably the next video actually. So you need to understand this. This is how you look at it. So understanding this right quick, let me see if I could go back, or let me go back here. All right, so that's on the weekly. Let's go and fast forward real quick. All right, I think it stopped right here. So if I went down from the weekly to the daily, and what is this on a Friday? So this is where price stopped. Price broke structure. By the end of the week, we saw what the weekly looks like. We already know this is bullish. So from Monday, which is right here, let me draw a box around the area we're interested in. Right here. So we have let me see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not sure what happened Wednesday, but Friday, right? Thursday, Friday, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 days, whatever caused this move. Now, this closed right here on the daily, which means Sunday. Let's see. Okay, Monday. We'll just use this Monday. So Monday, price went down first. Tuesday, price broke up. Wednesday, as you see, Let's see, this is Monday. This is all one candle. Price open right here. I'm sorry, close right here and open right here starting, not right here, I'm sorry. Price closed right here, open right here, went down, and then start to shoot up. So this is actually how it looks right here. You see how far that went? So we got Monday candle, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You know that it's the end of the week. And boom, this is the second bullish candle. Okay, and this is how our recap. Okay, if, as you see, like, is this basically two bullish candles, buyers candles. So if I understand this, you got to keep this stuff in mind. Of course, you can't keep this all in your head at once. This is why it's good to write your stuff down. So if I went back to the weekly, all right, this is a mess, but you get the point. And if you notice, once this one closed on the weekly, the closure on this is Friday up here. Sunday it opened, price went down first. We don't know if it's Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, or Sunday, Monday when price shot down. It could be because of news or whatever, but then shot up, closed bullish. The next week started here, went down, maybe Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's say Thursday, Friday shot way up here, closed up here. Same thing. And this is what you're looking for towards the next week. This is a weekly candle. This is gold. You got to look at NAS. NAS may be consolidating or maybe shorting. The opportunities to short. You got to look at what has happened and how it closed the previous day. I'm sorry, the previous week. All right, top down analysis, and of course you would do the same. That's just basically, like, again, it really depends on what you're trading. But for those people that trade different strategies or bigger time frames, you just need to know in general that once you see this the following week, a bullish candle breaking structure right here, you're kind of thinking bigger time frame buys. And once you start to see price start to shoot up, maybe on a Tuesday, then maybe that could be that drive to complete a bullish candle by the end of the week. So your bias would change to buys. Some people can be a little witty with it and then just like actually counter trend, understanding the same concept. You just need to know where you are in the market. All right, with that being said too, let me go back to my time frame that I like. Right, and this is going to be the last category. Alerts has helped me and changed my way of trading, because as the stigma go, people don't like to be on the charts all day. When people hear about, oh, you're a trader, oh man, I got to stay on the charts all day, like, you really ain't got to. You do in the beginning because you don't know what the hell you're looking at. But once you do, you need to set your alerts where you want to enter. Now, what does it have to do with preparing for the following week on a higher time frame? Bank levels. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour is pretty nice. But let's say the 4 hour, you can see based off the past where, for instance, major price tend to reject off of, which are zones that banks and people with big money are looking at. They're not looking on a 5-minute time frame. But let's just say, for instance, actually, let me do it like this. Let me just give you an example, right? Let's just start from here. The bigger time frame holds more weight. So let's say you're right here. You know price is bullish. Top down analysis. We knew this was consolidating. So let's say, boom, right here we set a we set a support and resistance. So we see price came up here. We don't know if it's going to continue to go up yet, but we're just going to mark it. Price rejected right here. Let's see. Price comes back up. All right, so price is ranging. We can see this, right? Let's get to the point. Breakout. So check this out. Some people, depending on how they trade, this is, people are waiting for let's just say this is a demand. Oops. This is a demand, right? Huge demand area where price, in this area somewhere, this is where price, a lot of money start to kick in. That's why there's a lot of buys. Now, alerts. This may take the span over, I don't know, a couple days or weeks to get back to this area to where you're interested in. This is for like the swing traders out there. So what you would do, let's say for instance, you could set an alert at the top of this wick. Oh, I can't do it on here, but let's just say set an alert up here. 4 hour. Let's say I put an alert down here at the body. So all we're doing is waiting till price comes back down and alert you. All right, there's a rejection right here. On this part right here, you could have, let's see. Let me circle. Let me see if I can circle this right here or something. In this candle, you could have scaled down. Let's see if we can go down. All right, to that time frame. Okay. Once price came into this zone that you set, I don't know, 4 hour time frame, which is an alert. As soon as it tapped that wick, this candle right here alone showed rejection, major rejection. And then everything following that also showed rejection. So how you could have capitalized on this, the way that I trade supply and demand, and I need to make a full video on that, is that I'm looking for demand. So what I would have done, major rejection, set a demand right here. Price never came back to this zone because I trade on the 5 minute, and we were looking for price to come right here to then take it up. Doesn't need to be that long because we're scalpers here, unless your trade is different. There was another demand set right here. You drag it across, so you see exactly where an opportunity would have been. This right here, we wouldn't have known our stops to be here, but the point is that price came in from a bigger time frame demand to a smaller time frame demand off of that alert that you set. Also too, I should have mentioned, you would have set an alert as well on a 5 minute time frame, assuming that you were on the clock at this point. And this at 9 o'clock, this is 9 o'clock, so yeah, you would be up at this point. You would set this one alert on a 5 minute alert on a 5 minute demand. Once the breaker structure happened right here, leaving a demand, price came back up, set an alert. That alert got tapped when the price came back to the zone that you're actually looking for, aka the key area. Break a candle to the upside, put your stops under what you see or the lowest point, and go for at the very least 1-to-1. And we know and see that just happened. Boom. Off of alerts, bigger time frame alert to a lower time frame alert. This can happen with Fibonacci. This could happen with support and resistance. I trade supply and demand. That happens with this as well, simply because you set your alerts and walked away. And that's exactly what you need to do and get to that point once you know exactly what you're looking for. So alerts are very, very important. I don't care, like in it, like with the this, I've actually bought the I don't know, premium version of TradingView, so you can get multiple alerts. I think you could probably allow up to 2 or 3 alerts on the free version, but the point is just like, if you're trying to take this serious, like you're investing money anyway, and this is stuff that can literally help you. This stuff is literally gonna help you. So alerts to me has been a game changer, because not only am I not on the charts all the time to try to find a setup, I can actually set alerts and walk away, and I only come to the charts when it hit my key levels. So definitely, if you don't have alerts or utilize alerts, it is very underrated, and you're missing out on opportunities to actually become more profitable. Okay, so this was an example of how you can use a bigger time frame, right? We just went over the weekly candle, the weekly candle to the daily candle. This is a 4-hour candle, but it all works the same. It all works the same. This is how you prepare for the following week. You set alerts too at potential key zones that you could be interested once price come to that area of interest, that key level. So yeah, I think that's all I got for this video. Hope I answered the question properly. I will be doing a candlestick and patterns in the next video. And I have a lot more videos actually written to the side that I'm going to be recording and putting out there. So if you guys have any questions about anything that I've said or confused about certain, I could obviously make another video or even more detail about a specific point. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and definitely stay tuned to the next video. Peace.